Hey guys, welcome back. We are here with some more EOE cards, and this time, I don't want to say we're scraping the bottom of the barrel, but let's take a look. Welcome back here guys. We are here with some mono green aggro, stompy, whatever you want to call it, right? Let's be honest, it doesn't really matter. But essentially what we are doing is we're playing like a counters theme. So we're playing Experiment 1, Skag and Pit Skulk, which are our main payoffs. We are then playing 4 Rancors, of course, because it's one of the best cards in the deck. And then we have 4 Sun Shower Druids, 4 Servant of the Skill, all which basically either put a counter on or get a counter. Maybe I'm supposed to play Bond Beetle, but I feel like that's not that good. And there is a distinct difference to why Sun Shower Druid's not good and the other one is. I say good. Good's a figurative term. And then essentially what we're trying to do is we're trying to put a Dusk Shell Crawler and the new card, card from Edge of Eternities, which is Drix Fate Maker, onto the battlefield. And they give your cards with +1/+1 counters trample. And then what we can do from there is we can give our anything a counter. Your Experiment 1 and your Skag and Pit Skulk most likely have trample from that point onwards, and yeah, you just start proliferating. We have quite a lot of proliferate. We've got Smell Fear, which is instead of the Ram Through slot, which proliferates but then fights. We've got Thurston Roots, which proliferates or searches for a basic land. We've got Pollen Bright Druid, which also proliferates or puts a counter on a creature, which is quite nice. We've got Snakeskinville as protection instead of Vines, because it gives a counter and hexproof. And the payoff really is obviously Experiment 1 have been getting really large and in charge with trample because of these. And then Skag and Pit Skulk getting large and basically can't be blocked is sort of the idea. The reason why I don't like Bond Beetle compared to Sun Shower Druid is this is an O2, which is quite significant with Experiment 1, because you can stack it. So basically this comes in, you play this and then you play this, and then I believe you should be able to stack it that this gets the counter from the evolve, and then you can put the counter on this. So you have on turn 2 a 1 mana 3/3 from the get-go. And if you have a second land, you can then follow that up with a Skag and Pit Skulk, where you can't do that with a Bond Beetle. So to me, that is probably why it's pretty poor. This enters with a +1/+1 counter, so we can't. I was trying to see if there was a card that was like, the only other card I could think of was like Nyxborn Hydra, but that costs 2, so it doesn't really work. It's a card that you want to that comes in with a counter but triggers Experiment 1. This also doesn't work. A lot of the stuff doesn't work well as such with Experiment 1, but you have a lot of stuff like, as I say, Sun Shower Druid works really well, Dusk Shell Crawler works really well for the same reasons. It's an 0/3, and then Drix Fate Maker is also a 3/2, so it triggers really well. So, and hopefully that is enough to sort of push Experiment 1 over the top there, and then obviously Skagen, again, as I say, is the payoff. We're playing in the sideboard 4 Healer Brigades for aggro, 4 more life goes on as well, we really don't want to die a mono red. 4 Deglammers for Bogles and also artifact stuff. We can't really play Troublemaker Roof because we're not playing any really artifacts. The only thing we can sort of sacrifice early is Rancor, because we don't have any tokens, we don't have any artifacts. We could play the Iron Apprentice instead of this, but I don't really think that's I don't know if that's what we want to be doing. We might do, and it might be okay, but I don't think it's what we want to be doing. And then 3 Tormod Scripts for the graveyard based decks. I probably will. Actually, I'm going to cut a life goes on and add a Tormod Script. I think 7 life gain spells is probably enough. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is we're playing 16 lands, 2 Hickory Woodlots as well, because we can proliferate the depletion counter on. So it seems pretty okay. It might be too cute, but I don't know. And then 4 Thurston Roots, and I was like debating, do I go 17, do I go 18, etc. But I thought 16 lands and Thurston Roots sort of works for Terror, right? And they have a lot of 1/2 mana spells, and they sort of function. I know they have a lot of draw, so like if they only get 1 land, they can draw out of it. Like I get that, but I think it's probably going to be okay. We'll see how we get on. So thank you guys for obviously checking out this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe, of course. And I will see you guys for round number 1. Don't forget to subscribe. It's a really great way to support me. I keep getting to play bad decks like this, so you don't have to. See you guys for round number 1. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 1 here. And we are on the draw, unfortunately, but we get to keep this hand. Seems pretty good. Fairies. So a deck with very few removal spells. Oh, baby. Let's go. Do I have this on? I feel like I can't stack this automatically. I'm almost certain this works. Almost certain. But we will see. We will take your one. Have you got a Ninja of the Deep Hours? No, you're a Moonsucker. Okay. Yes. So we're going to play Experiment 1 here. And then Sunshower Druid. Rancor. Let's play an Experiment 1. And let's play a Sunshower Druid. Right. Which way do I want this to stack? I want this last, then the Evolve, right? Do I target... Yeah, target the one that can't attack. Because I want to make that a 3-3 and then attack for 2, right? Yeah. Cool. It worked. It worked! My plan! It worked! Correct. Let's go. Oh, that's already got regen on it. Already got the regeneration on it. Interestingly enough, if they're playing Cryo Shatter, I guess it doesn't destroy the enchantment, so it doesn't really matter, right? But we could still get in damage. They're on Spell Stutter here. Land? Thurston Roots. So what do I want to resolve? I want the Thurston Roots to resolve over the Rancor, or do I want the Rancor to resolve over the Thurston Roots? That's the dilemma we are in. I feel like it's a Thurston Roots, right? Has to be. Makes a 4-4 and a 3-3. So let's put it on this one. Sort of seems less threatening, right? Let's see what they do. They could let this resolve. And then when I attack, they could try and kill it. Is what they could do. With like a Brian Barrow or a Humble and Elder. If they let this resolve, they don't. Yep. So let's proliferate here. Yeah, let's do that. And then if that's the case, do we just swing? Yeah, let's swing for 7. Screw it. Blocking is for chumps. Interestingly enough as well, if they like quad block this, we get to regen and kill 2 guys. Nope. Okay. That's sort of fine. Let's not orbit F6. They're going to swing for 3 here. I think I'll lose the... I'm fine losing the Druid, right? 2 mana? Nope. You're not in blocks, mate. You're not in blocks. Calm down. Calm down. Do I lose this? Yeah, I think so. It's sort of done its job, right? I don't want to make it bigger by putting a counter on something or whatever. Yep. So you've got a... I would like a land here. Means I can play Snakeskin Veil plus Pollenbright. We're going to hit for 7. We have Woodlot. Wow, that's bad. Wow. So let's play a Pollenbright, see what happens. Woodlot be cute, clearly. I also could have played this just to... But if I don't play a land, I could technically go, oh, look, here's a land. Like, they have to consider me playing a land, playing something else into their equation. Yep. I think I still just hit for 7, right? And then we just race. They're drawing 2 cards, but I can't say no to that, I don't think. Take 7, down to 8. And then we have 8. Obviously, we have a Snakeskin Veil. We have multiple Snakeskin Veils. So we have to take that into consideration. They ninja swap. So they draw a card, they don't loot. And they have 7 cards in hand. 1 is a Spell Stutter and 1 is a Fairy. So let's attack. See what they do. Brine Barrow, huh? Okay. Yes. So take 4 here. That 4. I feel like I want to kill this. So then what do I do to do that? I just snake symbol this, I spell stutter it. And then and then I snake symbol it again. And then as long as I don't have a dispel here, that's sort of fine. Yep. I probably should have maybe done that before blocks, but then they get a block the other one. So they're on 4, and we have 2 4/4s here. Is kind of the aim I was going for. So, let's see what happens. No! No! No. Maybe I got too greedy. I didn't like the idea of leaving a creature around like that. Especially something like the Brine Barrow. That's really hard for me. Can be quite hard for me to get through. Yeah, this woodlot was not great. I must admit. Huh. I actually do think that if the woodlot was a forest, we probably could have won this game like already. Basically allowing the Snakeskin Veil to come down. Like you try and Snakeskin Veil through some damage or whatever, and then lead on the Pollen Bright. Seems pretty important. Maybe I'm supposed to have Gutshot in my deck. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to have instead of 7 life gain spells. Because it seems pretty good. We don't also have Scattershot Archer either, which is pretty bad. So they're definitely going to swing with the Deep Hours. So they have 6 cards in hand. They might swing with the Spell Stutter as well. Yep, makes sense. This allows them to Ninja. Yep. So we take 4 out of 9. They draw 2 cards, go to 8. Yep. The snap. Oh, they have the second snap. Oh my god, this game is over. No. No. And this doesn't work how we want it to work. Let's go next. I think probably Scattershot would be nice in the side, to be fair. I don't think we have anything, right? We have Healer is our best bet. But I don't think it's better than anything we've got. I don't think this is awful, right? Like, we're literally just... We have to force them to put down snap base. Like, put down as many snaps as possible. They're seeing 3 there, was that? Or 2. 2, I think, maybe. A lot closer than I expected. So, here we have a 1-lander on the play, but no pressure, so we mulligan this. And here seems much better. We are probably going to bottom a Snakeskin Veil, I imagine. Keep Snakeskin. And then we're going to go Land, Servant. Land, Servant. So I kind of want them to go Fairy, not block. Oh, they're just passing? Sure. So let's play a land. Then let's attack. Don't block, don't block, don't block, don't block. Okay. Snakeskin Veil. Okay, dokey. Are you blocking? I'm assuming not. Block? No. Didn't think so. Skagen. Let's go. Let's go. Skagen Pitskull. Let's go. Skagen Pitskull. Doesn't have flying, unfortunately, but we can attack and they can't block it. Ooh. Let's attack with this. I don't want to thing this up, but let's attack with this. They can't block it. We play another one. And then let's proliferate. Bop, bop, bop. Bwap. They've found their second land. So they're going to hit with the Fairy Seer. Yes. And they are going to Ninja. I'm assuming. 1-mana Ninja. Yep. Yep. Bind the monsters, huh? Take 3. Let's Rancor this up. I probably want to... Oh, okay. Oosa! Look at that! The Pit Skulk army was too strong! Too strong! Sorry. Got a bit crazy. But yeah. Let's go! I'm ready to rock and roll. So again, we have a 1-lander, no pressure. This seems great. We probably don't want the Woodlot though. Yeah, I think the Woodlot is definitely not a good card here. It was definitely a card that was very cute. But yeah, we gotta do our thing. We gotta go Experiment 1. Keep bottom. We gotta go Experiment 1 in Sun Shower Druid. Ooh, we gotta do the same thing. It definitely worked out last time, honest. Let them ninja. 2-mana ninja? I'd prefer a 2-mana ninja. They didn't ninja at all. Experiment one. Spell stutter sprite. No spell stutter. No, my combo. Sure. Yeah, we'll trade. I'll offer you a trade if you want. Go on, take it. Weak. You're weak. Weak. Ooh. Can we get a land? Can we get a land, please? Boop. So do we want to go Sun Shower Druid, Rancor? That seems better than Dusk Crawler, right? Does it? Yeah, let's do that. So we want this on this one, and then evolve. So that makes a 3/3. And then we want to put the Rancor on the one that's a bigger one because, well, it's not only is it more toughness, but this won't trigger evolve if I put it on there, right? Is it? Actually, it probably might, right? Has greater power or toughness. Yeah, it would have, because it'll be a 4/2. Okay, let's see. Can we get there? Let's not F6 in case they have something here that I need to remove the counters. They take 5 here, sure. So maybe I'm supposed to be bringing in the Glamours. They take 5 though. They bind that as well. Sure. Take 2 out of 5. Sure thing. And then you play a Miscreant to draw a card. Okay. With a gift that keeps on giving. We're going to hit for 1. So we're going to put it on the Sun Shower Druid here. Double bind's pretty bad for us. Like, it's good that they... So in this on here. And this evolves to a 3. Not that it matters. Put a counter on here. And then we attack. They got 4. Sure. So if we get a land, we can play both of these. They're going to swing. Oh, they swing with this. Okay. Nope, no swings. We could get... They're going to swing with this. Must have a ninja, right? And they're figuring out what they want to ninja. So they probably got 2-mana ninja if that's the case. Right? Because they instinctively went, I'm going to spell stutter to return it. But then they'll have a 2-mana so they won't be able to cast it. That's what I'm assuming this is. They have a 2-mana ninja. If it's a 1-mana ninja, then I don't understand. Yes. 14. They're on 4 though, so it's not the end of the world here. Do they have a spell stutter or a counter spell up? I would like either a 1-mana spell or a land. So we hit a land. So they have a Miscreant and 4 unknowns. So let's start with this, which we can put on here. There's counter spell, yep. Sort of as expected. And then we play Dust Shell Crawler. And then we hit the O3. It's worse for trample, but better for proliferation in the future, I think. And that puts it at 2. This is also an O3 that blocks this as well. And survives. They take 2/2. Okay. Okie dokie. Miscreant that we knew about. Sure. They got the awful mind off. Jesus. Drew 3 cards this turn. 4 cards including the card for turn. They're on 2. 1 mana. Have they got another bind here? That'd be pretty disgusting. Another bind to put them to 1. Ugh. I think that's what they've actually got. I think they're just trying to figure out what they want to do with it. They're on 1. Attack for 1? Sure. What could we have here that's going to be relevant? Not a land, that's for sure. So we attack for 1. They have to block. They'll probably double block. Triple block. So what do I kill here? I don't think I killed the ninja. I don't think I killed that either. I think I killed this. Yeah, let's go with that. Slightly annoying we had no punish there, but it is what it is. We have our graveyard is 3 Sun Shower Druids. Card clearly OP. Triple bind's definitely done it here though, right? For sure. Quad bind. Quad bind. Wow. Wow. They're on 1 with quad bind. Do you know what would be good? We're going to draw a Smell Fear here, and I'm going to cry that it's not a ram through. Basically what's going to happen. Okay. Yep. I can't believe it come down to the needing 4 binds. Wow, that's crazy. That's so cool. Ah. No. No. Not like this. Yeah, Ninja and Miscreant here to draw a card as well. So they're drawing 3 cards. Wow. Maybe do you know what I definitely need? I need Gutshot in my deck. 4 binds. Sad times. Sad times. 4 binds in the top 20. Indeed-arini. Let's go. Yeah, 4 sun showers. We've got 4 sun showers in our top. What's that? 14 cards. Yes. Yes. Moo. No, I don't have a snap. Alright, okay. That's still lethal. Unfortunately. Damn Gale Blade. Yeah. Pretty sad. Pretty sad. Still lethal. So close. So close. Indeed. I knew we were going to draw the Smell Fear as well. GG's opponent. Unfortunate that I had 4 binds, obviously, and it's weird that's what it came down to. Like, literally, if we had, obviously, we drew the Rancor here in this, and if this didn't have the bind, like, we just Rancor this attack, we put this on attack, all that sort of stuff, then Smell Fear, get rid of a blocker. We actually, if they don't have the 4th, we probably do win. I know they've got good card advantage, but we eat their board while attacking here with this 2-3 Rancor. So, I don't know. Oh well. We go again. See you guys for round number 2. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 2. So we have a Drix, this and this. So we can function on this, and I think it's probably keepable, right? This into this. We might. This is also a second land, so we could get that if we need to. Snakeskin Veil protection. Smell. The only thing I'm unsure on is do I put the counter on the Sun Shower itself or the Servant? So we're gonna lead Servant. Yeah, so I'm gonna Thurston Roots. Search for basic. Get a forest. Forest. I kinda wanna put it on this, but yeah, I'm gonna put it on this. Screw it. This blocks this quite well. This lets us get into some damage. All the Epicures. Okay. Our opponent is disconnected. Helpful. What do we want to do here? Put a counter on here and attack. That I like. Cool. So our opponent decided to just take the 3 after all that, which is fair enough, really. We maybe we shouldn't have put the Sun Shower Druid on a counter on that. The only reason I'm thinking that is because the Dust Shell Crawler obviously is really good, gives us all trample and all that sort of stuff, but it's an 0-3, so it dies to a bolt. But then they also might not kill it because it's an 0-3. So like they can attack here, we block 1, nothing happens to the 1-1, and then we take 2. So maybe they might do that, if you know what I mean. It might be something that they do. On the plus side, we have quite a lot of sideboard cards, right? We have the 7 sideboard cards, the 3 life goes on, the 4 healer of the Glade. Yep, we block. We block 1. This is kind of what I was suggesting. We'll probably commit something else. If they commit a Flame Breather here, it'd be quite nice. If we draw a land, it'll also be even better. Because then we get Snakeskin Veil. It's a weird one, right? Because you don't want a Snakeskin Veil, but you can Snakeskin Veil this, then proliferate this and fight a Flame Breather here. Like, Drix is fine, right? But it's quite temporary. It's quite hard to get to attack with, right? Because it is 4 mana. Our opponent is disconnected yet again. So we got Faithless Luton after all that. Are they digging for a land here? Yeah, they found a land. Do they play a Flame Breather? They play Grab the Prize, pitching a Highway Robbery. Okay, they found their 4th Epicure as well, which they discarded to a Luton. Which is quite funny. We did find a land though. I think I am just going to go Drix, put a counter on this, and then swing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put them to 11. I could put a Rancor on, put them at 9. But I feel like that's a next turn sort of thing. Because I'm going to try and protect something here, I think, with Snakeskin Veil. If not, we'll wait till the tap out and then end of turn. Snakeskin Veil something. But we take 3 here down to 11. They have 4 cards in hand. Yep, Flame Breather's fine. 2 mana available. Grab the prize, pitch a Fire Blast. We're down to 11. They attack us for 3, down to 8. Sure. It's past the turn. We found another land, which is actually not the worst, because it means we can play all 3 of these spells. So let's start with a Smell Fear. Target this, target this. Proliferate, proliferate, proliferate. Done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, if we actually Rancored last turn, we won. Now what? Do we... They've got 2 cards in hand. We do this, I think. Play this land. And we swing here. And that basically puts them dead next turn, right? And we can block 2 of these Epicures. So we only take 1. And I think that's fine to do so, right? There's another Flame Breather. Sure. We die to Bolt Bolt. Pitching. Mountain. That's a good sign for us. I'm going to Snakeskin Veil this now. If they bolt it, the counters get moved onto here. The Rancor goes back to my hand, so it doesn't actually matter. So we can then play Drix, put it on one of these, put it on the Sun Shower Druid, I guess. And then we get Swing All Out. So this is lethal. This gets blocked by this, but then they die to this. So they have to have a removal spell for here. So it has to be a Fire Blast, right? Which if the Fire Blast and this, then it doesn't work, because obviously this, if this dies, these get on these. The counters get put on this, right? And they have trample because of these. So they have to like sort of block this to death. Yeah, so they're taking 6 here. So they're taking 3 here. 2, yeah. 2, yeah. 3, yeah. So they go to 1. They have 2 cards and 8, and we're on 8. There's no darts in the bin. Okay, we're on 5. So we could die, like, don't get me wrong, we definitely could die. Do they get there? Go to Snipe. We die to a Bolt. Faithless. So they need a Fire Blast or they need a Dart. And they... Well, actually, it doesn't matter. It has to be a Dart. Yeah. I was going to say, it has to be a Dart, right? Because they had no cards in hand. Sweet. Managed to win game 1. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. So I think Drix is fine, but it's very slow. So I'm fine cutting that, I think. And then after that, I actually think Rancor might be the cut. Like, Servant's pretty good in that burn sort of style. Sunshower's fine. Snakeskin Veil's protection. Maybe it's Smell Fierce. Maybe it's Pollen Bright. Well, we only need to cut 3, so maybe we cut 1 Rancor, 1 Pollen Bright, and maybe I do this. 2 Pollen Brights, 3 Drixes, 2 Rancors. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Alright, let's go. Very strange. So, I think this is okay. It's not fantastic, right? We have 2 lands, which is always a good start. We've got Smell Fear here. Healer's also pretty nice. So Healer got a 23, then we'll Drix it, make it a 1-3. Just putting a counter on this is good enough, right, for the time being. Just don't play a Flame Breather. It's hard for us to kill. 2, 3. Yeah, unfortunately I'm just going to spend my turn doing this. Sure. No, that's not attack. They could block, but it was like, are they going to block if we threaten something? Okay. We don't have double Smell Fear, which is actually pretty bad. We can't play double Smell Fear here. So let's kill this. Proliferate this. 3, 4, huh? At least we managed to kill the Gutter Snipe, which is pretty nice. Let's attack for 3. And then we'll hold up Snakeskin Veil. The one healer of the glade, doing God's work. Epicure, sure. Shua, 22. Discard. Fiery Temper. Sure. Fiery Temper at first. Take 4. They're on what, 3 cards? Or going to 3 cards? We take 4. I'm assuming it's going to us. Take 1. Take 3. 18. Attack. Take. Go to 17. 17. Yes. Sure thing. Another land is quite nice. Yes, I guess we go like this. And we target itself. If they then bolt it, we Snakeskin Veil it. They might bolt it here. They do not. Huh. 3 cards. So I can Thurston Roots, Proliferate, and then hold up Snakeskin Veil and then Smell Fear this next turn. Yeah, I don't hate that. Proliferate. This has trample already, so it's pretty good. And this is now a 2/5, so it basically doesn't die that much. Whap. Bush. Kabosh. And then we can smell for it next turn. The one sideboard card that could. Okay. So they're probably not going to attack. Nope. Huh. Another land is not great. But we are going to target this. This target this. We then get to proliferate. We have Snakes in Veil Protection. Interesting to see what they do here. They have 3 cards, so they could have like Bolt or Dart plus Fire Blast, and they're thinking about killing this. Bolt my face. This is not good. Yep. Yep. The fact that they're Bolt and face as well is... So we're going to proliferate these. And we go to 11. And there were 2 cards in hand, huh? I think I just still swing for 5, right? I can't not. 5, 8. Yeah. I don't mind. Play land. We found one of our 7 sideboard cards. The Dusk Shell Crawler's here to block for days. So they can't really get any more chip damage in. That's not good. 2 cards in hand. So I can swing for lethal here. So if I play Dusk Shell Crawler... actually I don't. If I'm playing anything, I'm playing this one outright. Because this one trades with one of these. And I can still put a counter on. So I'll put a counter on... this one, I guess. And then attack with both of these. This means that they have to block with more than just the Epicure. Which again is a bonus. Or use more of their spells, right? Like, they can double bolt this, if that's what they have in hand. I feel like they must not have free spells, or many free spells. Because I would have thought they would have went off with the Gutter Snipe, right? That is one ugly Gutter Snipe. Looks cool, though, with a full art, but that schnoz is ugly. So they have to block more than just the... Yep. So then they take... That's 2... 4, so they take 1, 5, is that? Okay. Fine, I mean. They could bolt us here. Double bolt's lethal, right? 3 for 5. Oh no, it's not. It puts us to 1. Puts us to 1. Decisions, decisions, decisions for our opponent. Hey! They passed. Let's see what they do. We have protection if they're going to try and fire blast this. They are lava down our face. It's 3, 6. So it's like 1 bolt. Oh no, it's not. It's definitely not. It's just a 1 mana bolt here. With these in. Yep. What is your last card? Puts to 5. No. Then we'll pass. I wonder what the last card is. Surely it's just like a land or something. Because we died to a fire blast, right? Land. Yeah. We only needed 1 sideboard card. Let's be honest, look at that. Booyah! 1-1, baby. See you guys for round 3. Round number 3. Let's fight. Do we keep this hand? It's a bit awkward, right? Yeah, I think on the draw we're fine. With 3 lands, I think we're okay. We only need 1 land to play the Drix. We have this, which makes itself a 1/4. Yeah, I'm game. I'm game. The fact that we're 1-1 and we were so close in both games against fairies was pretty thick. With no sideboard as well. Like, if we were playing the fairy, the elf that shoots flyers, I imagine we'd probably win that game. Oh, if they didn't see 4 behind the monsters. Ooh. Is it a mirror? Is it a mirror? No. No mirror. No mirror. Sad times. A level and rumble. Bogle. Oh, for what do we do, guys? What do we do? I'm struggling. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes. Oh, no. What are we supposed to do? You play Slippery Bogle? You do. Okay. Experiment 1, huh? Okay. So let's play Experiment Let's play this. We want to put that. Do we put the counter on this? I think so, right? It sticks around. So if they don't, let's be honest, they've probably got a mask, right? But if they don't have a mask, we can just put this on here, if you know what I mean. Like we can block. So if they don't have anything that's big life gainy, Spirit Link. Yep. Rancor. I'm assuming still no attacks. Surely not. Sure thing. Smell fear, huh? Smell the fear. So let's play Drix here. Put a counter on the Dusk Crawler. And is it pointless? Does it fizzle? It doesn't fizzle, right? Does Smell Fear fizzle if the creature gets sacked? I imagine it does, right? And this is why Scryfall is the best. So it says if you choose two creatures as targets with this spell, and only one target is legal as the spell resolves, no fight will occur, no damage will be dealt, but you will still proliferate. So we go 1, 2. Yeah. None. This also still blocks this quite nicely. Or this one, I guess. So then we swing for 6 here. Let's go. No. So it's a 4-2. Okay. Still can't attack. Still can't attack. Let's go. So I'm going to play Hickory Woodlot here. So what am I hitting for here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So do I just threaten lethal here? I just Rancor this up. Play this land. I cast this and proliferate. This, and this. They have to now block. 7, 10, 13. I mean, let's go. Big dunkers, big dunkers. They have to block one. And then they die. We don't want to F6. They block this. Okay. So that doesn't die, but the guy dies. They go to 2. Oh, Bogles. Oh, don't ever change. Yes. Experiment 1. Let's go, baby. So we need the glamours. And what are we cutting? Smell Fear? Smell Fear is just a 2-mana proliferate at this point, right? Or is it Snakeskin? It's probably Snakeskin, right? At least you get a proliferate with this. Yeah, it seems better. This hand kind of sucks, right? Mulligan. This hand also sucks. Mulligan. I think this hand's a lot better. But what does it look like? We want this away, this away. Done. Boggle. So, what do we want? We want this to be a 1-2. I want this to be a 1-2. Sorry, a 1-3. We want to then attack. Hopefully they don't have vigilance. We then make our 2-2 and then stand it better. Sure. Okay. Fair enough. Experiment 1, huh? So let's search for a basic here. So, yeah, search for a basic, right? And then play an experiment 1. Search for a basic. Play land. None of... Apart from this... I don't want to attack. Apart from the plus put a counter on, which we shouldn't have to do. Ash Barrens for a land. Forest, play a forest. There are 2 green. Rancor up and Rancor up. Well, they're not blocking. They're not attacking, surely. So just block. So, this is a 1-1. I think I attack. If they want to block, let's block. Let them block with the experiment for the experiment 1. I don't really care. They'll probably just take 2. Makes sense. Servant. Skag and Pitchcock. So this blocks this right now. This is now a 2-2. We have the Glamour. Mask. Yep. Yep. Mask with Trample. 2 cards. Are they going to hit for 9? They're not going to hit for 9. No way. No way we're going to get him. Are we going to get him? So we'll leave the servant back in case they don't. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Go on. Block. Block, you fiend. Go on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Boop. So they got 4 cards in hand. 2 of them are Rancors. And we have a 7. That's it. That's all you need to know. Rancor. Oh, Rumble. Eek. Armadillo Cloak. Blech. They probably just want... Yeah, I was going to say, they probably just want the Armadillo Cloak, right? No! Yep. So they're Rancor. They're going to attack for 3. I'm assuming so. Yep. No blocks. Because we want to proliferate. We get to attack with this 1-1. This 1-3. Ooh. Yeah, let's attack with the 1-3. Yeah. Or do we attack with the 1-3? Is there any point? Yeah, we attack with the... I don't know. Yeah, because I want to proliferate, right? Yeah. So I should have proliferated first, so they take 2, yeah. My bad. I was thinking about playing Skag and Pitskull, but I don't know why I would do that. So proliferate. Boop, boop, boop. Done. So here we get a block and potentially offer the trade. Malevolent Rumble. No. Damn. They hit the Ethereal Armor. Sad times. They chose Ethereal Armor. Yep. It's a 5/5 first strike. With trample. It's a 8/6. It's an 11/7. I think we're dead. Yep, we take 11 here. That's 7. They gain 11. Go to 28. Yep. We need a Deglammer here. Deglammer. That's a spell fear. That doesn't help us, but it could have. Why can't my stuff have Abandon? Can I block in a way? That saves us. Around 7, so we need to block 4. Yes, I block there. That puts a counter on there. I'm basically thinking, can I fight this in some way? 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. So I need to put a counter on this. Yeah, so I think I need to do this. Hope they whiff. I attack with the experiment one. So I don't want to ever get to the point where I'm blocking with this, right? Because this is my biggest guy to kill this with. This is spell or ability, right? This is cast a spell or activate ability, yeah. Nice, neither. Yeah, so then 3 counters going here. That makes that a 6. So then I am attacking for 3. If they top anything relevant, then we probably die. But, yeah. This needs moved along. Sure. They drew another Ethereal Armor. No, 13. So 4. So I just throw this, and throw this. Does this become a 9? Aye. I don't think I can win now. This is a 6, 7. Yeah. We had 1 out. And we lost it. How does First Strike and Regen work? It doesn't work in our favour, right? Next time this creature will be destroyed. This turn instead tap it and remove it from combat. So annoying. We actually could have got there as well. The fact that we actually had it out was pretty impressive there. That was pretty impressive, to be honest. No card draw though, so like no way of getting card selection. Ooh, this smell feels pretty bad. We're pretty reliant on his polymer, but I think I have to keep this, right? I'd like a 1-mana creature, but what can you do? You're double proliferate here. So land, pass. We're definitely going to have to try and kill them with a Pollen Bright with a Deglammer. This is sort of how we have to roll. Bogle. Abundant Growth. Okay. Another land is not ideal. Put a count on this. Let's see what they got. I feel like they're probably taking out the standard bearer, but I could be wrong. White. Cartouche. Let's play this, put a counter on it. Put a counter on itself. Do this way. Yeah, let's do that. And the reason I did it this way is because then I can get in for 3. If I do it the other way, they fight, and then this can kill it. Well, now it can't. They're obviously not blocking, right? So it doesn't really matter, but... Well, I guess if I did it the other way, they were blocking because it's got first strike. So let's see what they put on this. Armadillo Cloak's a problem. Mask's also a problem. First strike and hexproof. Sure. We could just put a Rancor on this and try and race. In case they have an Armadillo Cloak. A wand. That's 6. I can hit them for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think I just Rancor this up here for 7, 8, 9, 8. Because if I did this, this is 7. We did a glamour up. I think we could win this, right? That's 7. That puts it at 10. And then that's 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so then that's lethal. Next turn. So let's do this. Let's attack and try and race. And if they're playing Armadillo Cloak or a Spirit Link, then we can deglamour that. And then if they just play something big, we just hit up the mask. Rumble? Sure. What'd you hit? Ethereal Armor. Yep. Yep. Interestingly enough, this spawn actually stops the... Does it? 5, 6, 7... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But the 10's there, so then we've got a 3. So it's the Glamour the Mask. We take 5. Smell Fear. Rancor. Rancor does it. What an absolute top deck. What an absolute top deck. 4, 9, 10. Wow. Absolute wow. Boop, boop. Let's go. Let's go, as if we beat Borgles. No way. Let's go, baby. Let's go. See you guys for round number 4. Okie dokie. I know it might not end this way, because we can definitely obviously go 2-3 here, but I'm just happy right now. Just take, if you want, just take a snapshot right now. We are playing Stompy in 2025. With no artifacts. We're not trying Biograph either. And we are currently 2-1. Just let that sink in, guys. Just let it sink in. Just absolutely beautiful. In every single way. Magic as Garfield intended it. I have a frog and an insect in my deck. Look at him. With his little cape thing. Look at him. What a baller. Oh, we draw land. So that means we don't need to do anything too drastic. We can just serve them. We'll probably... I don't know what we'll do. We're in a blue-based artifact deck. Blue-black. Refurb. Blech. 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 I guess we get rid of... probably the Crawler, right? We have another. So it doesn't even matter. What? Skagen, huh? So I guess I play a Servant here. Play a land. And then let's attack. Whack. Gonna block? Block my 1-1? Go 1. Block my 1-1. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Do it. Yeah, coward. You're a coward! We need to find out, are they on Grixis? Or are they on the big bad wolf? Blue-black. Blue-black. Okay. This generally insinuates that they are blue-black. Or they're only 2 colours. Because they're probably like whale or something. They will have Rebuke in their deck though. That is something to be cautious of. Okay. Snakeskin Veil. So let's play this. They'll probably Rebuke it. Because I can put a counter on here so they can't block. They don't. Sure thing. Deliver it. Hiya. Feel my giant growth. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. They're going to cast down my Skagen Pit Skulk. Oh, they're just going to take 8. Sure. Kill this. Oh, Fanatical Offering? Sure. Take 6. Yes. Yes. Let the hate flow through you. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, God. Sure. You can wail yourself. Woodlot cooking us every time. Let's do this. Put a counter on this, I guess. And swing. Maybe I should put a counter on this. Nah. 4-4 trample! I just should put a counter on the Dusk Shell Crawler, actually. Means it can block the Pact Altar quite well. You are on 11, with a bunch of artifacts in your deck that gain life because of your Pact Altar. But still, the concept is still the same. I just would like a Smell Fear. That's all I want. It's a Smell Fear. Let's go, let's go. Ooh, Ethereum Sculptor. Ethereum Spirit even. Dogcast. Mega 1-1. Do you know what this doesn't do? None of this blocks my Pit Skulk. Sure. Flying for 2. Fly, fly, fly. Fly, fly, fly. Bwap. Ooh, baby, a triple. What do I do with that information, though? I can put a Snakeskin Veil on a guy that doesn't have a counter. And then try and do something. 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13. So that is lethal. I guess I just do this. Proliferate. Blop. And then swing. Swing it all out. Wham. And then I'm hoping to bait them with this, with a Snakeskin Veil here. Because this is their way they win, right? Yep. Yep. Nope. Nope. Yep. Yep. So take a 9. So that would die, which is fine. And then I put the 3 counters on here. Sure. And then I use Snakeskin Veil as protection to sort of keep her alive. So then this unblock here. And then we take 4. They're sort of baiting us into cast down this. But they might... And we obviously have Snakeskin Veil, which is fine. But they could have Rebuke. And if they have Rebuke, then we're pretty boned, right? That's sort of the problem. I'm assuming there's some Cryogen Relics in here. They are going to play Reefer. Ah, come on. Come on, make a 1-1. So bad. 5. That puts him at 6. 4 cards in hand. I think I have to do this. So they draw a card. Means they can kill this. But they can still kill it. So if I cast this now, they can still kill this. Or if I let it get discarded, they can then kill this. Where this way, I can block their Pact Doll. So I don't take an additional 3 here without losing the Dust Shell. Is the idea. We could die by an army of Mer Enforcers, though. As in, they get out of range here and then kill us on the swing back. They need... What? 2 Mer Enforcers? Or a Mer Enforcer and a 4-drop? Cast down this. Fanatical Offering. Yep. 7 to 8. Literally a Mer Enforcer. Oh, okay. Now just any artifact is out of range. Or a cast down, obviously. They've got a lot of cards access to in blue-black that can kill us here. Springleaf. There you go, they're out of range. Cryogen. They don't have a way to swing. They're definitely attacking with this. Are they attacking with these? Because they got to block this, eat this and eat this. No. So we got a 3. A Smell Fear would win us the game here, I think. Let's go, baby! And they tapped out. So we want to target... I guess we target this and this. Right? Yeah, target this. Target this. Done. Fight. Go. And then we attack. And then they die. Smell Fear, let's go, baby! Oh, that was awesome. I don't care what anyone says. That was incredible. 4 glamours. Right, now what we're cutting. That's the hard part right now. I never thought I'd say that. I think it might be Drix. But the game's sort of gonna go long. Experiment one's good. Rancor's good. Servants. Pit Skulk's obviously good. This is good. This is good. First Unroost surprised me as being incredibly good. It could be Pollen Bright. And Smell Fear. I think it might be the Drix. In all honesty. I just think it's that awkward bit of... Like, it's fine if you're going to play it as... Sort of like... Ooh, let's go. We're into the land though. But let's go, nonetheless. Yeah, okay. Let's play the experiment one first. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Because even if we draw a land, we'll probably be deglamoring them. You're gonna... Nope. Okay. Server. 1. I feel like this hand's too good to pass up, right? Even though we are struggling on lands. Spinner. Sure. Frogmite. Sure. Eek. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus. Oh, no. Not like this. Put this on here. Swing for 3. They get to block with a flyer. They don't take it. I think we're getting buried. We've lost too many land drops here. Blue, blue. Yep. And they can just keep hitting their land drops here now as well. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Swinging. Yeah. 2, 4, 6. I don't think this is a close race. I really don't. White lions. Yeah. Pretty sweet deck from them. Oh, no. Go away. Go away. Oh, God. Refurb, huh? Probably the Dusk Shell. Because I don't want to show them the sideboard cards. Smell Fear is actually pretty useful at killing this, stopping the swarm. Rancor's good at putting on this. And Snakeskin Veil's good protection. Metallic Rebuke, it's good to know. Are they putting in the graveyard? Blued Fountain. Are we going to die in the backswing? I feel like we're dying in the backswing. We probably need to put a counter on this. We probably need to block with one of these, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Puts us 3. We can't obviously block a 1-1, unfortunately. If we draw a land, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh. If I attacked with the experiment one for the last 2 turns, we actually would have been in a position to win this. To 3. I think there's no difference than going from 3 to 5, right, and losing an experiment one. Because they've got 3 flyers. 3 power worth of flyers that they didn't attack with. So we drew the land. So this is +3, and this is also +3. This also is... I guess actually now we drew the land, blocking is a thing. Or should it be? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, because we would have saved 2 life, went to 5. Right? Save 2 life, went to 5. And then they swing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we knocked 2 off, so 6. Yeah, we would have still died. Let's do this and this. Which doesn't really matter. Attack with all! There we got a 3, I believe. Which again is quite annoying because we had a 2-2. Okay. I got 6, yeah. Wow, that was crazy. I was so close as well. We just needed a land a little bit sooner, which is fine. You keep those 1-landers. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. Keep, I guess. We got 3 lands. We got a removal spell early. We have a Sun Shower Druid into a Skag and into a Dusk Shell Crawler into fighting something. Or potentially instead of Dusk Shell, we'll fight. I mean, it depends on sort of our situation. We probably won't play the 3rd land out as well, just in case of refurb here. They're debating keeping. We're into a game 3. I also think the Drix definitely would be a solid option, like 100% of the time. Like I think it's fine. It's not blowing me away, right? But it would be a solid option if everything was 1 less. Like so, if it was a 1-mana warp and a... I'm trying to think what I want to do. I still just want to pit Skulk, right? Even though I could Dusk Shell. Yeah, if it was a 1-mana warp and 3 mana, even if it was a 2-2, I don't think the stats really matter that much. But yeah, and that's sort of my thought here. Refurb. This is fine. We discard the land here and keep the 3/2 drops. I think I'm okay with that. We then proliferate, fight this, and then attack. Rancor. You take 5 here. And this is sort of the idea, right? We're just now going to try and take over the game from this point. Then let's play Spinner. Frogmite. Spinner, no Frogmite. The Glamour. So what do we want to do with that situation? I think we just Dusk Shell on itself. They can't block with this. We don't need a Glamour or anything, I don't think. I'd rather save a Glamour for Packdoll Terror here. So if they go land, Packdoll, trigger Spinner. 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can play a Mer Enforcer. Again, something else I'm more interested in. Deglamoring. Yep. Pitch. A land. Refurb. Is it Rancor here? Wait, they're on 9. 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it discarding Rancor here, or is it discarding Polymbrite? It's probably Polymbrite, right? It could be. It could actually be Rancor, right? We deglamor this, and sort of away we go. Yeah. So we do this. We do this. They have to start blocking these. They might start throwing stuff at this, which is okay. They can kill this as well, but they lose both of these, which again I'm fine with. They can't really effectively kill this. I didn't play around Rebuke because I guess I played this first, which is an important piece to play. You can throw 3 things at this. Yeah, that's fine. We kill the token, right? They take 7 here out of 2. They need to have an answer for this then, if that's the case. Could have equally been the Deglamor. No, because then they have a Mirror Enforcer. I am fine hitting the refurb, right? If they want to go land thing, play a refurb, I don't think I care about this because then they die. Like if they're going to go, yeah. 3-1, baby, let's go! I am so stoked. This is so close, but yeah, oh my god, I can't believe this. Positive record already. Let's go. See you guys for the 5th and final round. Welcome back to the 5th and final round. Let's keep this in more for test for Woodlot here. This is kind of where I was thinking Woodlot would be okay. So if it's not, then we have a problem. We've got no proliferation, mind, but another Mist Vault. There's our proliferation. We still want another land here. I guess, Rancor. Land? Land. Because now we can't proliferate this. So let's play this. Let's play the Servant. I don't mind losing the land here if I draw another land next turn. Because all I want to do is play Sun Shower Druid, put a counter on itself, and then Polymbrite, proliferate them all. They do nothing. Sure thing. Let's attack. Let's pass the turn. I don't think I want to commit anything else just yet. Let them do their thing. I would like another land here. Black Mage's Rod. Sure thing. Sure thing. Land. I don't think it's asking for much, right? Come on. What do I want to do? So, I can play Sun Shower Druid plus Rancor on 1. You know what, screw it. Let's do that. I'm not sitting here around and losing the game due to this. They can rebuke this. They do not. They are going to rebuke the Rancor. Tap, tap. Rebuked. Yeah, sure. We take 1. We can't pay. We've got no lands. Attack for 3. Nope. It's an interesting on this because if we kind of wanted to go on the other thing so we don't lose it, but I said lose it, so it kind of spreads more. They're playing Grixis. They attack for 2. We will take it. Land. Nope. No point attacking with the O2. 3 to 12. Yeah, this Woodlot's pretty cooked. And that's my biggest change so far is I've actually just cut the Woodlots. The Woodlots are just so bad. Black Mage's Rod. Sure. It's on top. I can stun my guy. So they attack for 3. Right. Yep. So they are playing Grixis, so I do expect some number of Galv Blasts and such. They're going to stun one of my guys, yep. Another very relevant player. Yep. Black Mage's Rod. Yep. That 13. I guess we block. No, I guess we don't. Because I'm going to put a counter on this. 1. Nope. Okay. Let's just go next. Bloody Woodlots. What did I cut? The Drix? For the Deglamors. Cool. Let's run it back. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit awkward, right? Because we could have played the Polymbrite, but you basically just played a 1-1 for that sake. It shines with Thirsting Roots. This one's pretty solid. No additional way to bump these, but yeah, it's okay. So do I play E1 Rancor, Human Ooze, tap land. I think I actually just play E1 Woodlot. Hard Evidence. You can have your Abjure. So they're playing Pop. If you would like to abjure this Rancor, go nuts. No? Okay. See, now we've got the opposite problem. We're now flooded. Yep. What was I gonna say? What was I trying to say? I have absolutely no idea. Black. Yes. So yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It was obviously they're playing the blue-black Objunas. I think it was a Mooder's list. They do run the black bridges for that. I don't want to play this just yet. I think I'm just fine carrying on with what I'm doing because basically I play the Dust Shell Crawler. It gets countered and then I'm no better off. I have no follow-up. Then at least in the following turns, if I say draw Deglammer, I go Deglammer, you miss for bridge, and they abjure it, and then I Dust Shell Crawl and I've still got to sort of play, if you know what I mean. That's sort of the idea. Darkcast, sure. So if I get another follow-up here, I'll be sort of okay. That's sort of a follow-up. Right. I guess I do it post though, right? Because it can't be blocked by this, so they will counter it. So they do the same again. They block the 1-1. Take 3. The only difference is they take an extra 1 damage. If I do the way and play this first. This they might abjure. It triggers both. Oh. They don't? Okay. Sure thing. Let's tap this. Let's play the shock roll. This, they most likely will abjure, right? It triggers the E1s. Oh, they rebuke it. Oh, no, am I getting hard punished for not playing my land? I didn't even see that. That's annoying. I was keeping the land in hand for refurb. But, here we are. Well, at least I didn't get punished that way. Yep. Hard evidence, sure. I have a 4-2 here. I would like a guy here to be able to put a counter on these. That is a guy, just not a guy that I can put on these. E1. Oh, God. So I think I attack with these. I don't want to attack with the Skagen, right? And get it 8 by a refurb. But I don't mind attacking and having this die to this. If you know what I mean. So I think I attack with these two. And then hold the Snakeskin Veil. Let's see what they do. I think they're going to block this with the refurb. They take 3, right? But, yeah. Nope. Take 4. So that implies to me they don't have... Yep. That implies to me they don't have a cast down. Is what that implies. Let's see what they do. They could counter this. Nope. Okay. So they draw a card. And that's fine. But they can't block this... Yep. They can't block this Skagen now. So... What do we want from that then? First, it's proliferate. You want abjure? Abjure me, brah. Got a cast down? Nah, it's abjure. Sure. And then let's swing. They get to eat both the countered experiment ones. The problem is these don't get 2 counters as well. There's like lots of problems with them having that abjure as well. Like it's not completely free. They do take 3 here. Nope. Yep. And then they eat this. This is lethal. They have to block. They have to block this 4-2. Even that's lethal. Yeah, that's still lethal. Yeah. That's not lethal. They take 4 here. Nope. They take 3. Sure thing. Yes. So, where do I put this? Is the interesting thing. I think I put it on this experiment one. If I'm honest. Because they're going to block the experiment one. Yep. Tap down the Skagen. I'm assuming they're tapping down the Skagen. If they're not tapping it down, they have a cast down. Yeah, they have a cast down. Slightly annoying. Dusk Shell, huh? So this works. This becomes a... This is lethal. This was actually lethal. We need to target this, then evolve, yeah. So evolves first, 5-3, gets a counter, 6-3. Oh yeah, lethal, lethal, lethal. I was like, wait, what do we need to draw? And then we drew it. That's twice. Let's go, baby. Deck is broken, confirmed. This has no creatures, so you have to mulligan this. This has one creature, but it's not a creature we want to only have, but we will keep. Hard evidencing. Creature. 1 mana creature. Let's go! Doesn't really help because it is a... They have an 0-3, but still. Point still stands. Let's play land. And then let's attack for 1. Save the block. They do. Hi. I think I'm going to play the Skagen outright. Even though... Do I? No, I don't think I do. I talked myself out of it. They have to commit another creature here. Which is perfectly reasonable for them to do, but we then have to play a creature here, they then have to not have... Yeah. Let's do this at the end of turn. Play land. Let's smell fear. See what they do. They might abjure this. Or Deadly Dispute. They might... oh, they are rebuking it. This is slightly low. Hard evidence, too broken. They do block, though. I'm surprised. I guess they are playing around Skagen, right? But this gets a block for free. No, it doesn't. Thoughtcast. Sure. I think we're going to die. Play Misfold tapped. Nah, wasn't far off. It's really annoying, right? Because I kind of want to put this card on here. But I also want to put it on here. I guess I just shall put it on the Servant. Because then at least it sort of starts eating stuff. It's not free. And then I'll attack with both of these. They gotta block this with no free though. Yep, take 3. Well, I wish I never played the Skagen now because it'd be a 2-2. Clue. This is only a blue land really. They don't have red cards in the deck. There's another black sauce. Okay. I'm keeping this land in hand for rebuke. Not rebuke, let's do the same. I've got 5 cards in hand though, it's incredible. Block here. Okay, block there, sure. Nope, no blocks there. Take 3. So I can play this land to play around rebuke. Yeah. I'd rather play around refurb, I think. Okay. And then pass. Sack a land. That surprised me, actually. They decided to sack a land over that. They hit a snow-covered island. The nutrient block? Sure. Mistfault. So they have a snow-covered island and 5 unknowns. Is that a thing? Thirsting Roots, huh? So this card I will play around Rebuke for. Because the card is... So far the only thing that massive misplay I've made is this. Which actually will end up mattering right now. So I will be able to attack... I would have been able to attack with this if this resolves right now. Because this would be a 3. So I shouldn't have played it the turn I played it. I should have played it the turn after. Obviously I didn't know I was going to draw a Duskshell Crawler, but still. Point still stands. So they would have taken 3 here. Being on 11 plus whatever they take. And what if they're going to cast down something? If I'm assuming this is what they're going to do. They're either going to do that or they're going to sack this to draw 2. Nope. Yep. Yep. But I guess this sort of... So this does this. They're gonna... Do I just put it all on this? Yeah. I don't need to put it on this right now. Yeah, they're going to cast down this. Yep. Maybe I shouldn't have put it on there now, but maybe I should. They're on 9. Do they have another cast down? Yeah, you could sort of tell they had a cast down. Do they have another? It's pretty bad if they do. They have an offering. Okay. They offered the Black Mage's Rod over the Nutrient block. Now that is interesting. Another Duskshell Crawler. So we're going to put this on the Sun Shower Druid. Have they got a Rebuke? They've got an Abjure. Sure. So there's actually no point in attacking with this. Because you can just potentially get tapped down. So just take 5, go 4. This Relic will buy them a turn. Because you get to tap this down. Yep. 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 I would like to be able to proliferate this so I can kill the crab here. Or at least represent killing the crab. Oh. So close, yet so reliant on the top of our deck. Forest is not cutting it. But what we will do is attack. It forces them to consider that I've got something. Which is the reason why I did it. I instantly attacked, making them think I could have a Snakeskin Veil. They go to 7. Yep. You're a Vault of Whispers. You've got 10 cards in hand. Another Thought Scholar. Just in case you needed more cards. Blood Token. Sure. It's surprising how relevant the they discarded Drossforge. Sure. Played another Hard Evidence. Okay. They must have a cast down for this by now, surely. They're gonna have a cast down now. They're gonna wait till my turn, my upkeep. No. Oh dear. What do I do here? That's the question. What do they have in the bin? What are the return and creature wise? Nothing. So this isn't lethal. We attack with both, anyways. They block this, and then they cast down this. Yep. Double block just in case. Take 5 down 2. Okay. Draw a card. Sure. I feel like I have to keep this to glamour just in case. I don't know why, but I just feel the need to. If I am honest. Because I don't know what to deglamour. Do I have 9 cards in hand? 9 cards. We have 1 relevant creature, so we die to basically a cast down. They've cast 2. Let's go! I honestly, no way. No way. Oh, this is so cool. I am so happy. Let's go! Booyah! So, yeah, we 4-1'd, and we got a really close game with the fairies as well. That was so close to a 5-0. Oh my god. I am so stoked. That was awesome. That was incredible. The basic change I would make is I'd cut one of the life things. I don't know which one I would play. I would have to test that more to come to a conclusion. I'd probably say healer probably goes... It gains less life, right, than life goes... I'd maybe even cut 2. Maybe cut a Tormod's Crypt and 2 life go... No, 1 life goes on, actually. So then you're still on 6. So you can cut these 2 and then just play 2. Maybe even 3. Yeah, try 3. I don't know. Try 3. I can't remember the name of the card. Scattershot Archer. And then the other change would be basically cut the woodlots, play 2 forests. That's it. This deck is sick. This deck is so fun. Drix wasn't awful. It was just another Dusk Shell Crawler in the turn that you needed it. It triggered Experiment 1, which was pretty good. I thought this was pretty gas. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I can't believe we got a 4-1, so close to a 5-0. Please, I suffered this. I played Mono Green Stompy in 2025. The least you guys can do is subscribe. See you guys in the next one.